Hello, first grade friends. It's Mrs. Davis here with your Patterns of Power grammar lesson. Today is Tuesday, April 6th. We are continuing to look at superlative adjectives today. Superlatives. And remember our goal this week, I compare 3 or more things using EST or most, never both. All right, so this week we will focus on superlative adjectives to compare 3 or more things using EST or most. We talked yesterday about how we can compare 3 or more things and then add that EST at the end of our adjective, showing that it is the most of something. For example, out of the 3 dogs here, the puppy is the smallest of the 3 dogs. Comparing 3 dogs. Let's compare some sentences. Yesterday we talked about our mentor sentence from the book Biggest, Strongest, Fastest by Steve Jenkins. Here are a couple more sentences from the text. There are many kinds of large snakes, but the anaconda is the biggest. The tallest animal is the giraffe. The smallest animal is the bumblebee hummingbird. Do you notice some superlative adjectives in these sentences? Yesterday we talked about biggest. Then today we can add tallest and smallest. So even if something is small, if it is the most small of the 3 or more, then we add EST at the end. All right, so here we have 3 brothers. Miss Davis has circled the tallest brother. So here my sentence says his oldest brother is the tallest. Oldest and tallest show us that he is the oldest of the 3 brothers. He is also the tallest, the most tall. So we have that EST ending. Here for the girls, the baby is the shortest of the 3 girls. So we can see shortest with our EST ending. All right, just like we had some rules to follow when we add ER, they are very similar for EST. If a word is 1 syllable, then add EST to compare. Strong, 1 syllable, strongest. Small, 1 syllable, smallest. Fast, 1 syllable, fastest. And bright, 1 syllable, brightest. So anytime we have 3 or more and we are comparing, you can add EST to compare with those 1 syllable words. Let's find the adjective in this sentence. The gray kitten is the small of the litter. A litter is a group of kittens. So I see the adjective, in this case small. I know that it is 1 syllable, and comparing that kitten to the rest of the kittens, we can add EST to compare. The gray kitten is the smallest of the litter. Just like with our ER ending, if a word is a CVC, consonant, vowel, consonant, then we need to double the final consonant, then add EST to compare. So big, consonant, vowel, consonant. We double the last consonant there, the G, then add EST, biggest. Sad, another CVC word. We double the final consonant. That becomes saddest. Fat, F-A-T, consonant, vowel, consonant. We double the final T, then add EST, fattest. And hot, consonant, vowel, consonant. Double the final consonant before adding EST, hottest. So if a word is a CVC word, then double the final consonant and then add EST to compare. The summer is hot month of the year. Find your adjective. That's right, hot. And we're going to compare it to the other months of the year. So, that should be season, right? The other seasons of the year I noticed hot is a consonant vowel consonant, so I have doubled that final consonant and then added est ending. So the summer is the hottest, we'll say, season of the year. Sorry about that typo. Next up, if the adjective ends in Y, change the Y to an I, then add est to compare. So here's our adjective pretty. Pretty ends with Y. So we change the Y to an I and then add est, prettiest. Dirty ends in a Y. So change the Y to an I and add est to compare. Happy ends with a Y. Change the Y to an I, then add est to compare. Happiest. And busy ends with a Y. Change Y to an I, add est to compare. Busiest. All right, let's take a look at our sentence here. If the adjective ends in Y, remember we'll change the Y to an I, then add est to compare. So here my sentence says, the bees are busy in the spring. We're comparing the bees' busyness to other seasons. Then we want to change that Y in our adjective busy to an I before we add our ending of est. Now, the bees are busiest in the spring. Here's a little fun activity for my face-to-face friends, but maybe you can do this at home with your brothers and sisters or some friends. It's called Picture Day Lineup. It says, pretend it's class picture day and line up in order from tallest to shortest. Miss Davis was always one of the shortest. All right, great job today, writers. Remember to compare adjectives by adding est when comparing 3 or more things in your writing. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow.